This is Jace. Welcome back to Dawn of the Dead Thursday. We had a brief intermission last week because it was the 16th anniversary of Land of the Dead's theatrical release. When I first had the thought of doing a video series on how to collect Dawn of the Dead merchandise, the challenge for me was where to begin for a new collector. Keep in mind that for most collectors, my suggestion is going to seem either disappointing or very logical. I started this series as a showcase for my collection. It started off with a pretty big collection. It grew as I continued the show. My interest in collecting Dawn of the Dead merchandise grew as I started going to horror conventions, mainly Fangoria's Weekend of Horrors, back in the 80s. It was at a Fangoria convention where I first saw some of the foreign Dawn of the Dead posters, like the giant French Grande posters, which I now own. It's also where I bought my first 35mm trailer. After that, I was hooked. The only way I could really buy any Dawn of the Dead memorabilia was either through a horror convention or through mail order. I can clearly remember sending a stranger a check for around $100 for a bunch of Dawn of the Dead merchandise. I remember having to wait something like 6 weeks for a box to arrive, which I was surprised when it finally did. My suggestion on how to start your Dawn of the Dead collection begins with the official Dawn of the Dead poster book. I gave a lot of thought to why this item would be the best place to start your Dawn of the Dead collection. The first reason is actually personal. I saw this poster book in a comic book shop in San Francisco when I was little. It was probably right around the time that I saw Dawn of the Dead for the first time in the theater. I asked my dad to buy it for me and he said no. He said no to most of my requests for toys and comic books, which was probably why I'm into collecting so much now. This poster book was designed by Bob Michelucci, who also played the Scope Zombie in Dawn of the Dead. The half-page poster is an image painted by Jim Warhola. It folds out into a larger painted poster, which is by Ron Mahoney. I already own one of these poster books. My idea of adding another one of these books to my collection was because I want to frame one of the art pieces from this book. That way I could have two different art pieces from the poster book framed and displayed. I bought this second copy on eBay for $35, but they're pretty regularly on eBay. That wraps up the first installment of the Beginner's Guide to Collecting Dawn of the Dead. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If you have any suggestions for items to be featured in future episodes, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.